Hello everybody and welcome to Montezuma. I think we're up and running, more or less, maybe less. It is a warm day here, upper 80s. Let's say partly sunny. Not very breezy or windy or anything. I mean, there's a little bit of breeze, but not much. So the air is kind of dead. And I see a gull in the air. Let me show it to you if I can find it. And then we'll get to what I can't see it with the naked eye. Well, maybe I can. I don't know if I'll be able to get it for you on the camera. Maybe not. Anyway, there's not much breeze or anything today. And, you know, I don't know how it's going to be in terms of seeing the larger birds. You know, if they're going to take to the air as readily or not. But I have seen a few things. So what have I seen? Hold on one second. There's a song sparrow I'm seeing, but I may have counted it already. I have seen one turkey vulture, 20 pigeons, at least 5 red-winged blackbirds, an eastern kingbird, a marsh wren, at least 3 American goldfinches, maybe make it 4, 4 tree swallows, a robin, 3 cedar waxwings, 6 song sparrows, including that one, at least 20 purple martins, 6 barn swallows, 2 great blue herons, a catbird, an American crow, 2 eastern bluebirds, 8 cowbirds, 1 killdeer, and 1 hummingbird. So let me tend to 1 or 2 more things, and then we'll get the show literally on the road. Okay, so let's get underway. People have been walking around. I gotta be careful I don't run anybody over. There's a little bit of a, well, at this moment, a tiny bit of a breeze, but it's gonna be a warm day, and I think maybe rather uncomfortable here in the car. But we'll see. Hold on a second, I see somebody up here. Not sure what those are. Song sparrow. I'm gonna look back up at this tree here. 1 second here. I don't know what these are. It could be tree swallows, but somehow, I don't know. She has plenty of room, she can get by. hear a goldfinch, American goldfinch. I was tempted to add swamp sparrow to the list, but I wasn't sure I had heard one. Is so dead. A couple weeks ago when it was really warm, at least we had a a pretty decent breeze, and that made a huge difference. Every little bit helped that day. But today it's not quite as warm, just a few degrees cooler, and maybe not quite as sunny, which is good. Another song sparrow, but it's just not moving. I mean, you can see there, leaves here and there are moving, but not, nothing really, really significant. I would add another song sparrow and another red-winged blackbird to the totals. I think I'm hearing a couple marsh wrens. American goldfinch. Something's vocalizing to my right. I'm not sure what it is. I'd have to... I don't know. Kind of... I don't know if they're red-winged blackbirds or if they're grackles, but... Just heard a common yellowthroat. Another marsh wren. Oh, what's that? Guessing this is an osprey, but I don't know. I just saw an eastern kingbird. Somebody's vocalizing. Oh, what's that? Is that who's vocalizing? I think we better have a look at that if we can. Oh, don't take off. Okay, return. Okay, let me let's try to get a look at that. 1 second. Oh, it took off. Oh, it's still there. Hopefully it stays there until we can get a look. It looks like a flycatcher of some sort. Come on. There we go. It is a flycatcher of some sort. I'm not sure what kind. Might be, I don't remember. Let's see if it returns where it has been. I have a feeling this time it won't. Yeah, we're lucky that it kept going back. There's another song sparrow. That it kept going back. Now, not so lucky. Okay, let me tend to one or more things. 1 second. I think I just heard a swamp sparrow. Another marsh wren, I would add. I heard something else. I think I hear a gallinule. That flycatcher just returned, but I'm not going to go to it. Okay, let's get going. I think I just saw a marsh wren, but I'm not sure. Actually, I'm fairly sure now that I think about it. We're hearing one or two from our right-hand side of the corner. Who's it on the road up ahead? Oh, I missed it. I believe I see an osprey up ahead flying around, but like I was saying last week, when I see a bird like an osprey that we know will be flying around, you know, is likely to be flying around a lot, I hesitate to mention it, especially when I see it, you know, far in the distance, because, you know, I'm afraid I'd mention it again and, you know, it would be double counted or triple counted. It's always nice to, you know, say that I've seen this species or that species, but I like to be pretty certain. Now, who's calling? Who is calling? Two of them, whatever they are, there are two of them calling. Just did hear a swamp sparrow. Another song sparrow. I'd love to know what's called. And for all I know, it's the young of a species that we see all the time. Whatever it is, I can't see it. I mean, could it be red-winged blackbird? I don't know. I think it's very likely, or at least very possible. Sure. Stop calling, thanks. The marsh wren's been fairly vocal today. We're hearing a number of them overall. The red-winged blackbird. I believe I just saw a grackle. Swamp sparrow, just heard. I don't know if it's the same one we heard earlier. I think I just heard another eastern kingbird. And someone was over there in the water. It looks like either maybe a coot or something. Oops. Gallinal. Just with a naked eye, I don't see much going on there besides that, yeah, and a red-winged blackbird.
I'm going to set you down for just a moment. I want to look at some things. 1 second.
Sounded like a starling a moment ago, but I may be wrong. I'm going to leave you on there for now while I look for things, see if we can maybe have a little luck. Quite warm here in the car. Now, obviously, while we've seen 1 or 2 ospreys, I know I have. I see a great blue heron. In terms of birds in the air, larger birds in the air, really haven't seen much today. On my way up here, though, I mean, I had a few nice sightings, but there's song sparrow. The great blue heron is not very close, but is over on our right. Walking along. Kind of sounds like starlings. Unless those are, I don't know. What is that? Hold on a second. Oh, come on, where are you? Somebody's hiding in there. I'm going to set you down. I want to look again. And not only do I want to look again, I want to get before the Subaru that I see decides to maybe possibly stop where we don't want it to. Okay, let me have another look. I saw some kind of a shorebird. There, but that wasn't what I'm talking about. I do see 2 starlings. Where did I see that shorebird or whatever it was? The problem is there's a lot of vegetation there, and easy to, you know, without even trying, become hidden. I think I just saw, I see another killdeer and another shorebird of some sort. I don't know what it is. Shoot, I know I saw something hidden there. I don't know what just took off. I don't know if they were starlings or maybe several of them, like 5 or 6. No, more than that. Probably 10, if I had to guess. Now, I'm still looking for whatever that was. Not even sure I'm looking in the right spot. I can shut off the car. Probably gonna regret opening the sunroof. Where did I see it? It didn't look like it was like in a hurry to move anywhere, so there it is. There it goes. It may be something that we're used to seeing, I'm not sure. Yeah, it may not be all that uncommon for us. I'm just going to switch cameras now, maybe I won't. Okay, I don't know if that's a yellow legs. I believe that's what I saw kind of hidden. And then elsewhere, maybe too late now, I had seen over here somewhere. Looking through the windshield, so it's not a great view. Let me set you down again and take a look and see if we can. There had been, I see 1, 2, 3, no, 6 Canada geese, 7 Canada geese. Good to see them. And I think we're gonna, let's keep going. I just heard a song speaking. I see more Canada geese on the other side of the road in the water. We'll get to them. I see a great egret. Oops. And a gull. Is that a gull? No, that looks like a tern, actually. I think, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So anyway, here's the egret.
which actually I can see maybe a little better with my own eyes. And there's something else out here. American coot. And that could be what we're hearing vocalized. And then over here is that somebody? Looks like a couple coots. And oh, and somebody else was swimming near them. Hold on one second. A gallinal. Okay, what I want to do is I'd like to look around with binoculars. Someone was just flying. I think that's a great blue heron. I'm guessing that's what that was. I believe it was. But I want to take a... Who's that? I want to take a look with binoculars and see if I can see anything. I mean, there are, you know, birds here and there. Now that breeze feels good. Okay, another great blue heron coming in the air, right here. They're really something. Shoot, couldn't get that. The camera was like, I don't know. Okay, let me set you down and look around. I think we just heard a swamp sparrow. May have to switch cameras. Maybe a couple more coots out there. May have to switch cameras to identify some things that are not close. I see a number of Canada geese up ahead on the road, by the way. You may be seeing them, I'm not sure. Like the geese in the water, we'll get to them. By the way, I had said a couple American coots were, well, I think I was showing them together. I think they were actually gallinals. And I see, and we might get a good look at, I see a black crowned night heron. You know what, we better stop right here, because I don't know if we'll have a clearing up ahead or not. I kind of think we won't. We'll try to get a decent look at it. Let me see if I can see it. I see a great blue heron. And I see the black crowned night heron. And let's see if we can look at the black crowned night heron, since it's something we don't normally get to see. And we've been lucky this year. Oh, you know, we're going to have some vegetation really in the way. Hold on one second. Get this. Yeah, I know. Okay. Is that any better? Well, we're going to have some vegetation in our way regardless, I think, but... And as for the geese up ahead on the road, I see at least, and I believe there were more, but now I see 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5. And you're looking, granted, it's not the best look, and maybe we can get a better look up ahead. I don't know if there's a clearing or not. I suspect there won't be, so that's why we're looking from here. But there's a black crowned night heron right there. Nice to see. Again, I'm sorry about the vegetation in the way, but I have nothing to do with the lawn mowing services around here. 1 second. What is that? Yeah, leave it. So we're going to look just for a few more moments, and then we'll look around while we have this camera out and see if there's anything else we want to see. I'm not sure what I'm seeing in the air. I think it might be an osprey. Out in the water, I mentioned the great blue heron already. There are at least 2 Canada geese there, but I think there were more, but they're moving around. Okay, we're going to move on, and I'm going to leave everything in place. We'll see what happens if there's in terms of a clearing up ahead. Let's see if, well, I hope there is one, but I have a feeling there won't be. That's why we had to do what we did. Oh, this could have been better. Oops. Oh, now it's getting worse. Oh, could this be... Wait, 1 second. A couple pied-billed grebes. Wasn't sure if I had possibly... Ooh. Is that where we want to be? No. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Maybe we'll get a look at that night heron. Is that it? I ask you, but I don't know why I'm asking you if I'm not pointing the camera what I'm talking about. But okay, I think we're going to try from here now. This will be a different angle, so in a way it's nice to have a different angle. 1 second. Redo some things, and hopefully, we might still have some vegetation in the way, but this might be better actually.
We've had worse. Cute. So this is the same one. And while you're looking at that, I'm going to continue looking around. Oh, there may be... I'm not sure what I'm seeing. I think there's some young coots in the area. Looks like it. At least 4, maybe 5. Just heard a marsh wren. Okay, we still have the night heron in view. Seeing a large bird in the distance. I'm not sure what it is. I think great blue heron, but I'll wait till it gets closer. If it gets closer. Yeah, I don't think it's an eagle, just by the way it's flying. Are those cedar waxwings? Yeah, a couple cedar waxwings by the looks of them. Okay, we're going to move on. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras, I guess.
Marsh wren. I mentioned the 5 Canada geese that were, probably at least 7, not 5. So add a couple. All quite cute. The ones that were on the road I'm referring to. I thought there had been more on the road, but we hadn't looked at them and then they were off the road. I think they're just trying to keep it cool right now. Don't know how we're gonna do things today. I mean, I think maybe pretty much the way we have been doing them, but places like Shockey Pool, have been disappointing, and expectedly so because of the draining of the pool. Just heard a yellowthroat. Hold on, I've got to look at something that's way out there. See if it's worth looking at. Oh, it looks like a wood duck. I see a wood duck way out there. At least I think that's what it is. It is. But it's way out there. I'm not even going to bother to show you. And it looked like a male, but you know, he's changing colors and he's not looking his best, in my opinion. Was that another yellow throat or the same yellow throat? I don't know. Another pied-billed grebe. Another gallinule. Another eastern kingbird. Okay, let's keep moving. None were close. I mean, and I have, by the way, I've seen some gulls. I should have. Oh, I see another black crowned night heron. Will we get a look? I don't know. Yes, I know it's there. This is, without a doubt, through vegetation. So, bear with me here. Oh, maybe I can't get it with the camera. I see it, no doubt about it. Oh, there it is. I'll just give you a quick look, just so you know I'm not crazy or making things up. So nice to see one. I'm going to leave the camera as is and see if maybe we will have a clearing, which would be nice. Before I move on, let me look at everything else that's visible here, and there's not much visible. I believe we're hearing a red-winged blackbird young, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's move forward and see what happens. Let's see if the vegetation lines up in any way. One second. I see up in the air an osprey. Oh, we might have a clearing. We might have a clearing. Maybe. Maybe. I think we kind of sort of do. Kind of. Well, at least... Oh, wait. A few more inches might do it. Oh, that osprey that I just saw just flew to the water. I don't know if it caught anything or not. It
looks like it might have. Yeah, I think it's got a fish. They are amazing. They really are. Just amazing. Okay, now. Black crown night heron. I think we'll have a better look at this one than the first. Don't do that. Now, we are dealing with a little bit of heat distortion, heat shimmer. Don't know if there's much I can really do. So, I'm going to lighten it up. That helps. Hey. If I were that cute, I think I would be, you know, fairly safe in doing a photobomb. I don't see any others, by the way, any other wood ducks that look like a wood duckling. I don't see any others right now. Oh, in the distance on our right, I see, that's an osprey in a tree. For all I know, it's the same osprey that caught the fish. I don't know. Doesn't seem to have a fish though, so maybe it's a different one. So we'll look only for a few more moments. While you're doing that, I'm going to cool off. Oops. We won't look too much longer, but I think we just heard the vocalization of a Caspian tern. Sounded like one anyway to me. Oh! Shoot. It did land. I'm sorry I didn't get the flight. I was too zoomed in. It did land, and not far, but I cannot see it now. We're going to move on.
Another Caspian tern by the looks of it. I think I have not yet seen the black crowned night heron afterward. Oh, what are those? After a return to the ground, it was just a short flight. Definitely see two terns in the air, by the way, right now. And do I see a whole bunch of pied-billed grebes? Maybe make it 3 terns. Make it 3. And there, oh shoot. One of the terns just flew right to the water. Did a dive. And there goes another one. They are amazing also. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Let's look at some pied-billed grebes. And there are 1, 2. Now I'm seeing 2 more terns in the air. But let's look at the grebes. 1 second, I better back up a little bit. We've got some vegetation in the way. This might do it. Okay. Oh, come on. Come back up. Thank you. I'm going to lighten it up. That might be too much. Shoot, I missed one of the turns. Anyway, well, there's another one flying low. Okay, we're going to move on. But anyway, oh, what's that? Is that something? That looks like a gull. Oops, sorry. Looked away, I heard something. Or at least I thought I did. Okay, 1 second, I gotta tend to something. Hearing 1 or 2 song sparrows, by the way. Okay, what is that? Hold on 1 second. Okay, that was a kingbird. Let's switch cameras. Before we move on, but let's. Oh shoot! Kind of missed that. Well, you might have seen it. No. Where is it? I can't get it. Anyway, one more look at the grebes before we really move on. They're not quite as concentrated as they were a moment ago, and one just dove. Actually, they've spread out a bit. Okay. Who is that? Let's try to get a better look before it moves where we can't see it.
Not going to be a close look, obviously. Oh, that might be a great egret. I don't believe it's a swan. No, it looks like it's a great egret. Okay, I'm not gonna bother to show you. I thought it might be a kind of swan, but I think it's very much a part of the deep water, relatively deep water it's in. Blocking my view of the legs. I see a double-crested cormorant flying right, low against the to the water, just above. Here another I don't know. Yes, another yellowthroat. I wasn't sure if I had heard a mallard earlier, but the only confirmed duck sightings we've had today, I believe, were the two wood ducks. The one, which I didn't show you, an adult male, and two, the little duckling. And maybe another one. We'll have to check in a moment. There are a few Canada geese out there. I'm going to give you a quick look rather than switch cameras and do it all slowly. Let's see if this is adequate. It's hard for me to see. I don't know if you can see. Oh, oops, sorry. I don't know what that is there, or sorry, maybe we'll have to switch. No, I can't see well. Looks like a great big hen. Let's take a quick look and see what we can see out there. There's not much. Oh, let me show you the other Canada geese, though. Anyway, that are pretty much confirmed sightings, I would say.
Okay, let's take a quick look at a few of these things and see if we can make sense of it all. Shoot. Not sure what those were. You may have seen them already. That's including and this great blue heron we saw with the other camera, but who is that? What is that? Is that some? Hi. Shoot. I was trying to re-steady it. You know, this is not the greatest way to record birds in flight. Okay. Is that the same one in flight? Did it turn around? Is that what happened? I don't know. You know, we lost sight of the first one that took flight. It's getting kind of difficult for me to continue in this direction. Looks like wood ducks and coots there. Let me see where I'm pointed. Oops. Sorry about that. Let me redo things here so I can continue
scanning through that general direction. Where was I? I can hardly see my screen. Oh, oh, yeah, two herons right. I had a heron right here. I didn't realize that there was a heron right nearby, and another heron just came in and I guess showed its disapproval. Cool. I wish I could have shown that to you, but I didn't even know what was happening. Sorry. What is that? Okay, there's an osprey in a tree. It may be one that we've already seen. I say that because there's no longer an osprey in the tree that farther to the right. But maybe we'll take a look at this osprey just for fun, if we can get there in time and reorient, because the tree is on our right side, and that's more difficult for me, as you know, or as you may recall. This osprey is going to take off. Right, well, and a dip. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, maybe I'll switch cameras. 1 second. Another great blue heron nearby. I don't know if it's one of the two that just had the action that was part of the action that you missed. I don't know. And then with some Canada geese in the distance. I have to brighten it up. I don't know about you, but I can't see a thing. Too much of the heat shimmer. Okay. That sounds like one sort of shorebird or another that just vocalized like that. Where it might be, I don't know. Is that osprey coming back to this tree? Maybe not. Just pass by it. Okay, let's continue. I don't know how many terns have been around, to be honest with you. It's hard to, I haven't been keeping track of them. Okay. I already mentioned, there's a great blue heron I already mentioned. I just want to show it to you because it's in deep water. Not the greatest look, just because of the distance, but we're going to keep moving. Obviously, I'm leaving everything in place for the moment. Maybe I shouldn't. I didn't get a chance to ask anyone inside the visitor center if there was anything special going on. There was a person there, but she was busy talking with some other people. I believe I just heard a kangaroo. I'm wondering if I... Hearing an American goldfinch. Looks like a great egret in the air. In the distance. Maybe I should have shown it to you. Still in flight. Maybe I should try. 1 second. Oh, what do I see? What do I see? Like ospreys to me. Okay. I thought they might have been eagles, but I don't believe so. Hold on, we got another yellow throat, I believe. These 3 red-winged blackbirds flying around. Now we're hearing marsh wrens again, as we usually do here. You may be hearing some soft, kind of sweet sounding bird vocalizations. Those are actually the ospreys. Okay, up ahead I see in the water
a number of terns, Caspian terns, and possibly some gulls. And we'll take a look at them as best we can in a moment. Let's stop right here for now. Okay. There's another tern. Just landed. Oh. I don't believe we have yet seen where it landed, so. And swimming in the distance, a little farther away, is... who's that? Are they mallards? Looks like mallards. They look like mallards. And while you're looking at... well, we'll get you back on the terns. I want to look around with binoculars a little bit. I really don't see anything else here. Let's move on. We're going to leave everything in place, though. Seeing that yellowthroat that we just heard, but hold on one second. What's that? Is that something? No. Show you the view to our right. You know, often in the past we've been able to see birds there, but everything is, you know, all grasses, wildflowers, all that, and it's, you know, grown to such a height that it's another yellowthroat. It's impossible to see whatever might be walking around on the ground, if anything is walking around on the ground. See another great egret. Make it two. Make it two. Here's one. And the other is over here. Oh, and another, which is over just get a glimpse of it here, plus a few Canada geese. Not the greatest views because the grasses are really problematic for us. I want to look at something. So, I'm done looking at something, which proved to be nothing. I think I just saw a marsh wren, just briefly, and I couldn't have ordered it for you. As for the Canada geese that I just showed you, I can see a little better. At least 10 are there. And I believe there may be more up ahead here in this last pool. Sorry, I'm not showing this to you. Oh, and another couple that I can see before we get there. Okay, so in this last pool or on the edge of it, I see another 5. Canada geese, that is. And let me, while we're here, let me, what's that? Okay, young red-winged blackbird or female. Some kind of shorebird, or two. The grass is in the way, unsurprisingly. Where'd they go? Alright, let me look with binoculars. Oh. Just saw a mourning dove. I see, okay, this will not be a great view. I believe there are 2 of them, whatever they are. We have vegetation in the way. Maybe if I pull forward a little bit, yes, let's pull forward a little bit. Maybe I can give you a better look. And is that something? Let me look at it with binoculars, make sure. I have a feeling I'm looking at nothing. Yep, it's nothing. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think I might be able to get them from here. Still have vegetation in the way, I'm sorry. Oh, come on. That looks different from the first one we saw. I thought this one looks darker. Maybe I'm wrong. That may be a spotted sandpiper. I don't know. And let me look with binoculars, 1 second. Wait a minute. Is that a mourning dove? Yeah, I think so. I only see one bird there at the moment. Sorry. American goldfinch. Is it a sparrow? Or no, sparrow, or is that red-winged blackbird? I'm not sure. Probably blackbird. Okay, we're going to move on. Sorry. Okay, let's move on.
Of course, you know, look at the, you probably kind of see how the grasses are high on either side of this little ramp. Almost makes it not worth coming up here at all. I figured to grow that high. Unless I'm mistaken, we've seen no eagles yet today. Just heard them yelling. About due to cool off a bit. Oh shoot, hold on 1 second.